And now it's the dream to play for the club you supported as a child. Very few get to do it. One player who is doing just that, though, or will be, is Dan Burn, who signed for his boyhood club Newcastle in the window. And as he's explained to Pat Davison, it was quite a journey to get there.
This city means everything to you. This stadium and this club mean everything to you. And the very seat you're sat in means everything to you. Tell us why.
Yeah, so it was my season ticket seat. So me and my dad had these two seats. And my brother, sorry, I'm not pointing at my brother, but we used to share the games, so obviously
won't be forgotten.
No, my brother won't be forgotten. And yeah, obviously, so loads of Premier League games, yeah, Champions League games and stuff, and this is where your love of football comes from, and sort of like why I wanted to play.
When did you become football mad?
Probably early 2000s, when Bobby, probably just getting, yeah, I was probably about 8, and then it was all football at school and stuff, so I think that was when I was just Newcastle mad, had all the kits, and we'll laugh now because I think back, and at the time I didn't think it was that big, but I remember even our front door was like, do you know the glazing, that was a Newcastle crest, and that's die-hard Newcastle, that, but at the time, like, I just thought that was pretty normal, like from the sort of environment I was brought up in and stuff. I remember my dad used to go to all the European away games. It's just a special place.
When you're sat there watching your heroes, you want to play for Newcastle, and you got signed as a kid, but tell us what happened there.
I got signed for the development centre, which had the academy, which the lads were signed on at Newcastle, and then they took on like a development centre that was for like kids who were good players, but obviously weren't signed up. So I was there for about 2 years, and I think every 6 weeks they would tell you if they were inviting you back. And then I was released around the Christmas time, but I think being like young and naive at the time, once I was in that environment, I was like, oh, I've cracked it. Like, I'll play in the Premier League, like, I'll play for Newcastle, all that, just because like you're obviously very young. So it did knock us quite a bit. When I was a kid, it took us a while to recover from it.
Give us the whistle-stop tour then of your journey from this seat back to this seat.
Right, so yeah. So Blythe Spartans Juniors, and then I got a call for in England. It was called England Clubs for Young People. So all the lads who were getting signed on just moved to clubs, and the lads who hadn't got picked for this England home nations team. I got a trial at Darlington from there. Did 2-year YT, went to Fulham, spent 5 years there. Did a year on loan at Yeovil, and we went up to the champs. That was a good year.
That was a good year, wasn't it?
It was a good year, because we shouldn't have, but we did. Did half a season at Birmingham, and then got recalled, and I played the last 10 games, or however many games in the Premier League with Fulham. And then a couple of years there and was released from Fulham, went to Wigan. I spent 3 years there, and then was bought by Brighton, and then another 3 and a bit years and come to Newcastle. So it's been very up and down, roller coaster, relegations, promotions, but I wouldn't have it any other way. So
it looks like Aston Villa Sunday, that'll be the day that you put the kit on in that dressing room, walk down that tunnel, follow in the footsteps of your heroes and play for Newcastle United. What would that be like?
Amazing. Probably be quite nervous. Just the thought of coming out and local hero playing and knowing that all my family and friends are in the crowd to watch us play in the Premier League for Newcastle will be, obviously it's everything you've dreamt of since you were a kid. So if I play and I'm picked to play, it'll be amazing.
Do you feel that you've come back at a time where if you and your teammates can keep the club up, it could be ready to take off again?
I feel like there's that positive attitude towards it. The owners have come in and the impact they've had on the city, not just the stadium, the playing squad, but the actual impact in the city, I think it's huge. And just the atmosphere on Tuesday night, I couldn't believe like how electric it was. It was crazy. I haven't experienced anything like that for a long, long time. Even like warming up, like everyone standing up and cheering and stuff, and I was trying to be really professional and just like keep game face on and stuff, but I couldn't stop smiling because I was like, just couldn't believe that I was in that position. So
why can't you smile though? Why not enjoy it?
I don't know, just like footballers, I think, like you'll know as well, interviewing people that were sort of media trained and were told to like be robots and not like show certain sides of ourselves and stuff, but I think like when you come back to like the club that made you want to play football and the club that you dreamt of playing on and stuff, like you can't help but like be a bit emotional about it all and stuff. And as I said, like I want to be a professional and do my job and stuff, but it was just nice that I got that reception, like the stuff that you dream of when you're a kid.
Yeah, it's been one heck of a journey, hasn't it? Blythe Spartans, Darlington, Fulham, Yeovil, Wigan, Brighton. and finally arriving at Newcastle. So he's going to be living the dream.